Hello, it's Atmadarshan, and I just got done recording our latest Yoga Nidra upload for our YouTube channel. And one of the things that was requested was a sense of connection. So I thought I'd put this out here just to talk a little bit about the art and science of Yoga Nidra and how we create these practices. This last practice was kind of unique. I put out a call on social media, what do you need from our latest recording? And the answers were something short that I can do in my break time at work, and then requests for things that reduce anxiety or that help us feel in this time when it's being recorded during the pandemic like I am connected to others. I'm not as isolated. So when we look at the science of Yoga Nidra, it's, well, which stages might help that? How long are the stages? What are the sequences of the stages? How am I trained in the practice of Yoga Nidra? And how can that training apply step by step to facilitate the requests of those who need the practice? But then there's also the art, because the art makes everything a little more personal and relevant. So one thing was with the idea of connection is instead of recording in a studio, which I often do, which has some padding around it for noise reduction, I did the recording out on my porch, surrounded by nature. In fact, it's misting a little bit right now, and there are plenty of sounds from the insects and the birds. And then also with the settling, how can we tweak that stage? Emphasizing connection, how do you feel supported by what's holding your body? How do you feel connected to the environment around you through your breath or through the sounds? And then going into the body rotation, how do you continue that sense of connection, developing it within? Because oftentimes when we are stressed without, then we get pulled away from what's important within. So how do we reconnect us to what's going on at a deep level? And then going back to the focused breath awareness, it is easy to feel alone, but if we remember that we are intimately connected to the world, like out here I might appear to be alone, but there are lots of flora and fauna, and the breath, as we found out through this pandemic, really connects all of us. So feeling how the air is coming into us from the world, it's supporting us, it's nourishing us, and in turn we're giving back. Even if we feel alone, we are still intimately connected with everything that's going on in our local ecosystem. And then coming back out, again, how do we maintain this sense of connection? And that's part of the art. How do we tweak so that we can bring the best experience for those in front of us? And that's also with the art of teaching something with the experience. A lot of times when we start teaching anything, yoga, meditation, mathematics, it's kind of about what we know and what we've memorized and what we're putting out there, and we forget about those we're serving. The more practice that we have, both doing the technique and leading the technique, the more we can get out of our own way. It's less about me and what I can provide and more about you, what you need, and how you and I can work together to achieve that. So thanks for all of you who sent in your suggestions. Thanks to all of you who are listening. And if you want to explore the art and science of Yoga Nidra with us further, please check out our other recordings, our trainings, our free events. We would love to be in touch with you. How can we serve you through the art and science of ancient wisdom? Be in touch.